What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Matt. This is Brailsford Rides. If you're new to the channel, click that subscribe button down below. We have a 2012 Boss 302 on the channel and a 1985 foxbody convertible LX. And today's episode is going to deal with the foxbody LX. So if you guys been with me for a little bit, you know that I picked this car up for a deal. Got this car for a really good price. The interior is in great shape. And, I had to rebuild the cooling system and do some other things to get the car running. But now it's been running for a while, and it hasn't broken down on me. We did blow the lower radiator hose out, and that was my own fault. But we took care of that. But the car, we put about 600-ish plus miles on it, and it sat for several years before I got it running. So I think I want to do an oil change early on it and see how it comes out looking. And just get all that gunk that's been sitting in that motor out of it, flush it out. And we'll go ahead and swap in some new oil and get this thing, set for another iteration of maintenance. So, since I got the car, I've been running the same thing I ran in my old MGB. I've been running the VR1 20W50. If you recommend another oil, just comment it down below. After reading it in a couple forums, I figured it'd be good for the foxbody as well. If you have another recommendation, I'd love to hear it. Please comment down below and let me know. But without further ado, let's get this car jacked up and let's drain this old oil out. Alright guys, so I am fully aware, it's been a while since the Fox has been on the channel. Last time it was on here, we did the Fox body cruise. We've had really cold weather with my back window missing. Despite the heat, yeah, the heat works and I'll be fine in there. I could totally drive the car around. I just haven't really wanted to drive the convertible around, so I'm kind of just let it sit in the garage for a little bit. There is another Fox body cruise scheduled for February, and we're definitely going to have more participation for that one, assuming the weather's nice. Definitely want to get out there for that, get that filmed. We got some sweet cars that be coming out. But we just had an ice storm, and yeah, I haven't been able to get it out. I did think about taking it out on the ice, but that'd just be dumb and I could wreck it. There actually was a guy here locally who did wreck his Fox, unfortunately, and I hope he can get it fixed. But yep, that just shows me all the reason why I left this one in the garage. But let's go ahead and drain this oil, see what it looks like, and hopefully we don't find any surprises. Okay, so we emptied one of the drain plugs. We're going to go ahead and do the other one, but before we do, I'll just show you what came out. She is dirty, 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 black, black, black. So I think we burned out a lot of good grime, or a lot of grime on that motor. So it's a good thing we're doing this early. 600 miles. I actually wanted to do it sooner than this. We let it kind of run its course for a little bit, took it on a road trip. And right after the road trip is definitely the right time to get this done. So I'm happy we're doing this. I'm gonna go ahead and drain out the rest, and then we will fill this thing up. But just take a look at that. That's 600 miles of driving, really black oil. It's really nasty. I did try and clean this container out a little bit. It's been sitting outside. It sat out during the ice storm. So if you see anything you think is milkiness, it's because there's still some condensation of water that I couldn't quite wipe out. And like I said, we're gonna be putting the VR1 in this thing. Comment down below if you think I should try something else. I'm willing to try multiple things. This is a project car after all, so let me know what you guys use, and I might give it a shot. So while we're waiting for that to drain, got my new header bolts came in, and kind of been talking with, a lot of you guys might know MJI. He's got a gorgeous, gorgeous car. And one of those beautiful paint jobs that you'll see here on YouTube that'll pop up on multiple channels on YouTube. We've been talking, and hopefully we're gonna be able to collaborate, and he'll come down here and we're gonna hopefully get these headers installed on this bad boy one Saturday. I'm not sure when that's gonna happen. Schedule's kind of got to line up, and you know what, I'm not gonna rush it, and I definitely appreciate him offering. So if you're watching this, MJI, thank you, sir, in advance, and I'm looking forward to meeting you in person and knocking this out. The oil should be done draining right now, so let's go ahead and swap out that filter and then fill her back up. This oil must be thick as mint. It's so cold in here, it's taking forever to go in. So, a couple things I do want to knock out in the near future is I want to paint these bezels black. I do want the light bezels to be black. We're going to pick up some LED light replacements. I do have one of the bulbs out, or one of the fixtures out. This one's got moisture in it. So we're just going to go ahead and swap these out to LED. I'm going to find some that don't look too tacky and get them in here. It is pretty late, but a quick cold start's not going to hurt anyone, except for me, if I wake up my kids. So we're going to go ahead and fire it up real quick, just to kind of get the oil circulating a little bit. And yeah, let's do it. Check oil lights on, but I know there's oil. It's not leaking. Maybe I need to add a little more. We added a smidgen more. Let's see if that took care of it. Yep, that was it. It was just a low level indicator. I put probably about 4.5 quarts in at first. I usually put a little bit less in and then I top her off. Firing right up, running smooth. See how long until she chokes herself out. Or chokes me out with the exhaust coming in. It's really cold out there. So here we go. And that was it. Well guys, that's gonna do it for today's episode. I'm definitely glad I flushed out that oil, got that old crap out of there. And I'm looking forward to taking the Fox out. I might take it to work tomorrow. It's supposed to be really cold, but you know, when I do put the top up, despite not having a back window and I turn the heat on, I'm usually fine in here. So I might take it to work. We'll see how that goes, but I'm not sure yet. That's gonna do it for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Just had to do some routine maintenance. I mean, this car had been sitting for 3 or 4 years since Hurricane Florence, before Hurricane Florence, whenever that was. That's what did in the top. So you know, it's gone through a lot, had a lot of gunk in it. Who knows how old that motor is, and I'm definitely glad we flushed out those contaminants. And I'll probably do the next oil change at like 1,500 miles just to be safe, and pick it up from there. But yep, car's still running good, and we'll bring it out for another Fox cruise here soon. Hopefully you can start doing some Fox features of local guys here. Some really sweet cars here, so I'm hoping to get some of these guys on the channel. If you're local and you're interested to be on the channel, please hit me up on Instagram, and yeah, we'll work something out. All right, guys, that's going to do it for today's episode of Brailsford's Rides. Don't forget, click that like and subscribe button down below for more Fox Body and Boss 302 content, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care. All right, give me a good pass. There you go. Oh, come on, get it.